Any plans for Friday night?
You can party.
I know how to throw one hell of a party.
We got a party now!
I'm ready to party.
Okay, party people, start the party.
Let's party.
They gotta get all dolled up for a party.
Party, party.
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 Party. Party.
Party, party, party.
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 Enjoy your last look at my ass, because I'm gonna party it off.
Everybody knows it's party time.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. In case you haven't heard of or watched it yet, Chernobyl is HBO's latest miniseries. It's just 5 episodes long, and it's very good. And as of today, Chernobyl is so good that it's earned a 9.7 out of 10 star average on IMDb, making it the top-rated TV show of all time. For comparison, other popular scripted shows include Band of Brothers, which had a 9.4, Breaking Bad, which also had a 9.4, and Game of Thrones, which had a 9.3. Yesterday on Good Morning America, Jeopardy legend Ken Jennings said it's inevitable he will face off against James Holzhauer.
A lot of people are wondering if you and James would go head-to-head.
It's got to be inevitable.
Yeah.
But Jeopardy only does those special tournaments every so often. And obviously, I can't get 29-year-old Ken to show up with his sleek 29-year-old brain, you know. It's got to be me with my broke-down brain.
Would you think that going against James would be easier than going against Watson?
Watching James on that show, he feels like as close to Watson as you can get and still have, you know, a pulse.
He was a machine.
His accuracy is just unbelievable.
Today is National Donut Day. Here's Jim Gaffigan on Dunkin' Donuts.
New England loves their Dunkin' Donuts. Some people love Dunkin' Donuts too much. Dunkin' Donuts is awesome! I think they're just making donuts, not curing lupus. I like Dunkin' Donuts, but have you been to a Dunkin' Donuts that doesn't have a homeless guy standing in front? Is that part of the design plans? There'll be an entrance here, a deranged lunatic here. There's always a guy standing out there like they're Ronald McDonald. Dunkin' Donuts. It's an interesting concept, really. It's almost as if AA opened their own restaurant. What should we have? Coffee? Donuts? Maybe a little honesty. Hi, my name's Jim. I haven't had a donut in 30 seconds. I don't know how Dunkin' Donuts even stays in business. They sell 3,000 donuts. What do they make, 30 bucks? Whenever I go in there, it seems like they're trying to get rid of the donuts. They're like, yeah, I'll have 6 donuts. That'll be $3, but if you get a dozen, it's a nickel. How much are 2 dozen? We give you 10 bucks.
At the 75th anniversary of D-Day at Normandy, Donald Trump insulted Robert Mueller and Nancy Pelosi. We're shocked Trump would use such a solemn and important occasion and make it about himself, said nobody. Meanwhile, Trump said he did not call Meghan Markle nasty. He said he meant she was nasty to him. Oh, well, that clears that up then. They've okayed the 5th Indiana Jones sequel. Harrison Ford is getting up there. This one is titled Indiana Jones and the Shuffleboard Game of Doom. New York Jets running back Le'Veon Bell has reported to cops that he's been robbed of over $500,000 in jewelry and $20,000 in cash. He said it was stolen by his 2 girlfriends. Raise your hand here if you can spot where Mr. Bell made his first mistake. A huge blob appeared over Southern California on the National Weather Service's radar, but it wasn't storm clouds, it was a massive swarm of ladybugs. This sounds like the premise for the world's cutest ever disaster movie. In Florida, naturally, 2 thieves tried to use a blowtorch to open an ATM machine, but only managed to weld the hinges completely shut. Cops are on the lookout for anyone showing up at the local hospital with burns, or anyone showing up at the local library to check out blowtorching for dummies. Hugh Grant said that today he's too old, ugly, and fat to be a romantic leading man. Yeah, they said that about me when I was 21. Baseball great Alex Rodriguez says that he's going to have to invest in some good window blinds after a paparazzo took a picture of the slugger sitting on the toilet. Well, that's where all paparazzi photos belong, I do believe. Time for Nobody Gives a A team of artists working in Germany set a new world record for sand castles with a masterpiece standing 58 feet tall and using 11 tons of sand. Apparently, they're now renting it out on Airbnb. Hey, rental sand castles. Nobody gives a A woman rushed on stage during Jeff Bezos' speech to protest chicken farming practices. Alexa, deploy taser. Hey, crazy chicken people. Nobody gives a And a former executive has sued Goldman Sachs after he was allegedly fired for being too gay. To replace him, they hired someone who was, just gay enough. Hey, homophobic Wall Street assholes. Nobody gives a Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live starring Frank D'Angelo, Tuesdays and Thursdays for NSS Live.